On the note of peer-to-peer payments specifically, I wanted to dig in. I believe there's a clause about de minimis tax in the bill as well. Bitcoin has obviously, I think, done incredibly well in terms of adoption for the store of value use case. On the payments use case, less so, right? We don't use Bitcoin to pay for coffee as much as we, hodl it, so to speak.
Yes.
I'm curious if you think, kind of removing de minimis tax will potentially influence the use of Bitcoin for the payments use case, and if that's something that could, support Bitcoin's actuation as a peer-to-peer payments method.
I think the answer is yes. Right now, this year, we've had, I think, among the first filings with the IRS, because we don't have that de minimis provision. Companies like Coinbase, I think, filed something like 12 million 1099 DOs. And many of them, more than half, were for less than $1. So we're bombarding the IRS with pointless disclosures, regulations, documents that provide no information that's useful to the IRS and floods them with useless information. It also requires of businesses and tremendous obligation to file documents that no one needs. And so it's going to be important to have a de minimis amount. Now, we're talking in the range of 600. Quite frankly, I'd like to see it much higher than that because I think it would help Bitcoin's adoption as a means of exchange. And we know that certain means of exchange with Bitcoin is being done. Case in point, Whole Foods. If you went into Whole Foods, paid with a credit card that's denominated in US dollars, behind that credit card is being converted to Bitcoin. So faster and cheaper, your payment was sent to the company so they could get their money, their investment back from you and buy more groceries to put on their shelves. So there have been sort of behind the paywall transactions where Bitcoin is faster, cheaper, safer. But we need to make that more ubiquitous so you and I can transact in Bitcoin. So we can buy each other coffee with Bitcoin. And de minimis designations will help with that.
Is there a particular number that you think is the appropriate target for the definition of a de minimis payment?
Well, among the things we've kicked around is a annual total of 5,000. If we have something like that, I don't know why we need a de minimis amount per transaction. So I'd rather see us not have a per transaction de minimis. I'd rather have us have a realistic annual de minimis. It would make reporting to the IRS, and quite frankly, the IRS's receipt of the information much more helpful and meaningful to our tax folks.